come back to me and recharge. And I know eventually I have to be able to do it all together.
Yes, right.
For now.
Right. But you were getting a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah.
It looked good too, and she started coming up there where she looks, you know, really up and forward. Yeah. And because for a really good judge, you know, Billy is one thing, but when you go in front, they'll say they're not, she's on the fourth one.
Yeah. I wouldn't have got a 68.
No. So,
she's a very, for the most part, cheerful horse to ride.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
She tries. And
You stay with her really well when she's being a kind of jerk.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
mean, when she
no,
flips
that's
around, it's sort of just stay right in the middle of her. You know, as
yeah.
best
Well,
you
and I
can.
just if as long as I don't lean forward,
Right,
she
once in a
whirls her
while.
front end,
And
that's when you.
that's when they get behind the leg, and then they go gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying
Yeah.
to
Stay-
get away with
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So just stay back and try not to grab with the lower legs. So everything is pushing forward through those moments.
I sit back and I just go whack, 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 whack
Yeah.
with the whip, and pretty soon she's like, well, I don't like that at all. So
Yeah. Good.
Good girl.
Good girl.
She has such a pretty face.
She
Like a
does.
baby face.
Really pretty face. She's very pretty
She's
horse.
a pretty
Yeah.
girl. I need
Yeah.
to get her all together.
Yeah. Very pretty horse. Have you heard anything about anybody? Debbie
No, supposedly Debbie's teaching
in
in
Illinois?
Illinois, but I don't know. I look at that website every so often,
Yeah.
and there's nothing going on. So.
Are you friends with Curtis?
Through Facebook, yeah.
Are you?
That's how you shape his face.
He looks like a package.
Well, his eyes are a little messy. Yeah. Is he training? That's too bad.
He's a good rider, but he's opinionated and he doesn't have the theory background, and he's got to get over himself. You know, we had that argument.
But yeah, I know I kind of.
Yeah. Once in a while, close both knees and bring her up. Yeah. And especially on this side, the left leg, left brain a little bit. Sometimes you have to, like, what we call kneel into the saddle.
Yeah.
So when she gets really deep, kind of close both knees for your back here, you get this, what we used to call wire. And it means something to me, but it doesn't mean something to everybody. The wire keeps you back while you're lifting her up instead of letting this do that.
Right.
Yeah, where you start pulling, where your arms start pulling you forward instead of picking them up and putting them back.
Yeah.
Pick her up, pick her up, pick her up.
It's not as easy as.
No, it's not.
Especially when you start with the lateral.
Stay down there.
She really wants to stay down.
Especially in lateral stuff. That's
Yeah.
where I'm going to focus now.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to get her up and then ask for the shoulder in.
Right. You really do have to get her up.
It's funny because all of our horses want to come above you.
Yeah, they all want to get shoes like way down there.
I know, I'm like,
This is good for you to have to try to figure this out.
This will teach you a new tool for your
No
kid.
kidding, you need it. You need to get her up.
Petra was like this too. She,
Yeah, I remember Petra doing that.
which for a beginning dressage rider, you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
around,
Yeah.
yay.
Right. Don't let her lay there any length of time. I don't care how busy you seem. Get her up and off your hands and give. Get her up and off your hands and give. And you just have to do it until she starts getting the
And
thought of it.
she'll forgive you. Don't think she'll be like, oh, I hate you. You can bop her head up and she'll,
Yeah, what Macaulay used to call a sharp arrest. It's just like, and it doesn't hurt their bars. It gets them on the corners of the mouth.
It's soft.
Yeah, the soft tissue, which is not going to hurt them. As a matter of fact, it's more effective because it is soft tissue.
Yeah.
So you really have to do it. It takes a lot of core.
Yeah.
Yes, core
Just
strength.
keep telling her.
Yeah, just keep telling her. Because she can't, because every time she goes 5 steps down and only 1 step up, she still thinks it's like,
That's what you want.
exactly, because that's how she's been. So you do it and then get out of her face, and you do it and get out of her face, and do it and get out of her face, until you're crazy with it. Horses can drive you crazy.
They can, yeah.
They can.
Well, it's, I mean, I've had her almost 2 years now,
Yeah.
and just now she's starting to
Yes.
come up. And
Yeah.
really.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy.
So yeah, pick her up and put her down. Pick her up and sit in. Pick her up, then sit in. Pick her up and give and sit in.
Yeah.
Behind the vertical. Get her. Get her. Get her. I don't think you can hurt her as much as you think you
No,
can.
she's, like I said, she doesn't go on the muscle very often. You can't really offend her very easily.
No.
I mean, you can, but
Yeah. Yeah, but she likes to offend you.
it's not like a thoroughbred where if you pop them once,
What,
they
they
might
go,
be like,
"Ah!"
ah.
I know.
Nice.
Look at the pendly tail.
That was to the right. That was the one that was so hard last time.
See, she lets you go too long down.
Yeah. I don't know if she could, it's hard to see it. She
Mhm.
have to-
I know.
can tell that you've been working on the right.
Yeah, I don't have a left.
She's like,
The left is hard.
Yeah.
I really want this left.
Yeah.
I'll just swing my right behind out.
That reminds me of a horse we had. You guys can go in one direction and half pass, and he's like, absolutely not. Will I go the other direction? Absolutely not. Now those are the horses that are the most interesting in the show ring, though. He ended up going Grand Prix and winning in Florida over all the warm bloods, and he was a thoroughbred off the track.
Yeah.
That was Mariupo's son.
Oh, that was
That was
that
better
was
right
good.
there. That was good because you picked her up, but you didn't just. There's a difference between.
Look at the self-carriage.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a difference between holding the whole time while you're picking her up.
Pick her up and then at the same time push her forward.
Yeah.
And don't hold the reins. Like
Exactly.
push her forward.
Pick her up, push her forward, and don't hold the reins. You gotta snap her in the corner.
Snap her and then drive her.
Yeah.
And then
That's
have
better.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Look, nice
Yeah.
medium.
Yeah. Because she can come up still a little bit more.
Yeah. Still behind the
Yeah. So when you snap her, it's gotta be a sharp enough one that she feels it, and then you're out of her face right away.
Yeah, you gotta
But you
be
gotta
there.
be there to drive her.
Yeah, she's opening her mouth, so she's got it.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit better. And you gotta do it kind of frequently. That girl right there. Oh, she looked at something.
she was
Where she looked at something. Yeah,
Wait.
right.
It's been there the whole time.
Exactly. That's nice of her to bring a car before we can go.
Yeah. She's very strange, but she also is very, like, quiet and
Yeah.
I think she's nice.
She's somewhere, yeah, she's somewhere. Yeah.
I think she wrote for you.
And the thing is, then she said, "Boy, who's now?" And we had a mirror, yeah, that and
If you want to work on what can or walk, please, feel free. Walk canter is usually pretty easy.
that one time she did it, where she got her up and then the reins went a loop.
Uh-huh,
That's
yeah,
exactly what we
right.
want.
Yeah, not as constant.
Not a constant hold, because she just holds back and goes further down.
Sometimes I do the thing where I sit the child and I kind of do the wolfgang thing where I keep her up and I just, I
Yeah,
don't do it for very
the wolfgang
long, but
thing.
just
exactly,
like,
yeah. Yeah, get her up there.
just get her up there and not
Yeah.
hold her.
Mm-hmm. You know what I would do maybe with her sometimes too? If you only have like your lungers and things?
Yeah.
I would get an overcheck.
Okay, so she can't.
You attach it there in
Yeah.
that middle ring
Right.
and up through here, through the pulleys and down to the top a little bit in front of the cheek piece.
Okay.
That's where you attach it. And you can do it out of anything practically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have them from the logo.
Okay,
I
good.
still have it.
Yeah, good, good. Because I think you should lunge her with an overcheck.
Okay, yeah.
We had a horse in Illinois at Edith Casterga. She was Trakehner, Wayne, and that horse really needed an overcheck. You won't get a really true medium or extension until they're up there, because there's no, they don't grab
They don't have any
air.
room.
And
Yeah.
there's no uphill kind of feel to it, because when you read the requirements as you move up the test,
Well,
You
yeah.
see that
Well, and you just
balance
see
and
what the horses
uphillness
look
is
like. They have to
come
start
really
coming up.
come uphill. Okay.
Everybody's age level.
Right. And what does she teach?
I mean, yeah.
Is it dressage or is it? No.
Jumping,
Okay.
western barrels.
Oh, okay.
The little girls sit up and watch some school class. Oh, she's behind her.
No.
But she's very negative.
Oh, is she? Good. Get her? Yeah. That's better. She starts.
She comes
take-
up more in hand.
She does come up
a
more
lot lighter.
lighter. Yeah. And kind of take that half balls out of the left rein once in a while, so that she's kind of like Karma as far as which rein she's soft on. And you got to get her to accept it and drive her through it, because don't let her overreact to it. And the squeeze is like a sponge on the right almost at the same time.
Sometimes after canter, the
Yeah.
child's easier too, so she
Yeah.
takes the bit a little
Yeah.
more.
Good. Woohoo.
She got good in the other direction.
Yeah,
too.
good. Good.
It'll be there by September.
Uh-huh. And I think the biggest thing, lunge her with
Nice.
overcheck.
Okay.
Yeah, lunge her with overcheck, keep her up there, you know,
Just don't
until
let
she
her down.
starts getting so tired of the corners of her mouth that she holds her own
Yeah.
front end up. And then ride her up, with your hands like straight line to the mouth is
Yeah.
okay, but don't break the line up, because then she'll go more down.
Yeah, okay.
Everything is the
Nice.
Yeah, she dump.
Little duck, but
Yeah,
it was.
dumped a little bit. It was a walk.
It was a true walk.
It was a true walk, and she dumped a little bit on the forehand. So when you're doing that downward, you almost have to pick her up at the same time, Holly. You have to bring her up and onto her haunch as she's coming down to the walk.
Half off, half off.
Half off, half
She
off,
needs
half
a lot.
off, half off. And yeah, there you go. Almost, yeah, okay. And then
That
she
was better.
That was better, even though she trotted through a little bit. She at least stayed up and didn't dump.
Didn't do-
Because
yeah.
that dump is gonna get a couple of points marked.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
almost more so than
A trot.
trot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They want
exactly. They want it to, you know.
Well, they want you to show you're ready for second level.
Exactly.
And up.
Exactly. And it really is more about balance and everything than it is about, that's how we got no flying changes on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
it's
she's
still getting
showing-
64 and
yeah.
65 because of the other
Showing
thing.
the balance.
Exactly.
That's better.
Yeah, she looks
More
good
up,
right
Up and
there.
out. I like
There
it.
she looks like a real horse, yeah. We don't want her to look like a little caricature. We want her to look real.
Nice.
Well, nice, that
Beautiful.
was good. She didn't even like it, it was so good.
She's like, darn it.
She's like,
Figured me out.
yeah. She gave her she gave you a little ear action. Good,
Yeah.
good. It's funny how you have to half off, but then you have to give and you have to half off again really quickly. Because if you hold the whole time, they can run through, yeah. And,
Good. Oh, that was a good.
yeah, it was a good one, just to balance her,
Yeah.
yeah. Just remember, good,
Now
wow.
we're ready for halt.
Yes,
Good girl.
yeah. Do you halt from Cantor and Pre-St. George? I think you do.
Or is it fourth level?
I think you started in fourth
Yeah.
level, or maybe 4-3.
Hey, Valerie. Good morning. This is Suzanne. This is
Hi,
Valerie.
morning. Hi, it's very
Valerie's
nice to meet you.
in-
Hi,
so
how
she's
are
what?
you?
We're gonna ride with Holly, and she
Okay.
had her horse's gator.
Oh,
And you
that's
do
cool.
show jumping for
Yeah.
the most part. Yeah.
Good. Get her up there, that a girl. Don't lean forward and don't bring your seat up off the saddle. Steady outside rein, opening inside rein. On that side, you can open the rein because that's her right side. And you don't want to really pull back too much because that's her right side.
Yeah.
And that's her stiff
But
side.
she wants you. She wants you to
Because she
walk
wants
onto
you to take, oh, dumped a little bit, but that's okay. She's still.
It was a walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
She sees. Oh, nice.
That's
nice
okay.
canter.
Counter canter, good. We need that. Oh.
Claire. Nice try. No cookies for you. That was low.
Got a leak change?
Well, that's good. I scooped into a flying change one day. I also
Yeah.
scooped into a quarter pirouette one day.
No, there you go. Can't get Holly off either because Karma can spook with the best of them. You can be halfway across the arena in a blink of an eye. It's almost scary to
Oh,
watch.
good. I mean, she was more up in front.
Yeah.
She was a little.
Yeah, She wanted to
Trying to
turn
keep
left
her
or
up,
something.
so she's like, I want to go down there.
Yeah.
She says, let's just go back to training on those legs. It didn't work there, is it?
Yeah, if you can on that one, on this right lead, when you're coming down, try to get your legs on really, really strong to keep the bend, and still try to take the downward transition with the left rein, because the right one is the one she really wants to dump on. So you really have to get out of her face on the right rein. You got to work on the softness on the right, but not at those moments of transition, because she'll fight it.
I'll bring that. You
Good.
can come in and walk.
There was a nice step of kind of railing up in the middle right there. Did you
Yeah,
feel
it's
that?
not really being super soft.
No.